Hey everyone, and welcome back, and also happy 4th of July to, well, at least those of us here in the States. Definitely a big holiday weekend for us. Definitely have a lot of announcements to get to. Some I'm sure most of you already know by now, since I'm kind of late on a couple of these. But obviously we have the Vinegar Syndrome July titles that are up for pre-order right now, which will start shipping, by the end of the month or so. We still have the subscription sale going on, and we're going to cover that in just a bit. But we also have the Shout and Scream Factory title announcements for September. And yeah, I'll get to those. Yeah, we finally also have Night of the Living Dead 90, the new 4K version. We have all the details on that, and I'm actually going to cover that first. But before I get to that, I have to give a very massive shout out to 3 of you who tipped me on my last video. I mean, the generosity from you guys is staggering. So, first up, I want to give a big thank you to JW Faust66, who tipped me $2. Just thank you so much. That literally means so much. And also he tipped again, which he didn't have to, but good lord, do I appreciate it. Adam from Hype Is Here Media tipped me $5, and I obviously he sent me several times now, and thank you so much, Adam. And like, obviously, happily, don't even need the tip, but happily plug your channel also at Hype Is Here Media, which I definitely recommend for all of you to go over there and subscribe. And he's getting closer to 1,000 subs, so we definitely want to get him to 1,000 subs as soon as we can. So once again, thank you so much, Adam. And then finally, Louis Vila, I hope I'm pronouncing your name okay. I really do. 5132 tip me $19.99. So basically tip me $20, and I don't even know what to say to that. That is absolutely stunning. I don't know what I did to generate all this niceness and generosity from you guys, but I can tell you that it means a ton to me personally. So, and I'm not saying that to put pressure on anyone else to tip. I mean, whether you tip or don't tip, it's just the fact that you watch the videos. Hopefully give them a thumbs up too, and comments, because that helps with the algorithm and all that. But anyway, but for those who do tip, thank you so much. It really, I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna say thank you, and I'll leave it there, because it is, and believe me, I mean it 100%. And now we get to one of the big titles, which I mentioned was coming just a couple of weeks ago, in fact, that we found out, because Tom Savini had said that at, where was that at? Living Dead Weekend. I believe he said he recorded a new commentary track for Night of the Living Dead, and so we knew it was coming. I actually didn't think we'd get the announcement so soon, but we have, and now we have all the details of it. And so, Night of the Living Dead 1990, in case I didn't say that, it's the one that Tom Savini directed, starring Tony Todd, the late Tony Todd. So it is currently set for September 23rd, and it's coming from Sony. This is interesting. I wasn't sure who was going to be putting out. Kind of figured Sony still had the rights, but I wasn't 100% sure, or if it was going to be a third, one of the other companies or something kind of putting it out. But it is going to be Sony. Now, it is going to be in a steelbook, at least initially. I think a lot of their steelbooks, they do, down the line, usually release like standard version. So again, it's set for September 23rd. Not 100% sure what the price is just yet. To my knowledge, it's also not up for pre-order yet. As far as what is included, so it's got a 4K disc and a Blu-ray disc. The included Blu-ray will have the film with the new transfer, and as I mentioned before, it's going to have 2 cuts of the film. A uncensored cut, as well as the original theatrical cut, both in 4K, both on the 4K disc and both on the Blu-ray. Oh wait, or am I wrong? Does the Blu-ray only have the theatrical version? Ooh, maybe the Blu-ray only has the theatrical version, not the uncensored cut. Okay, I might have to kind of double check on that. But so just as a heads up, that could be a possibility. The uncensored cut may only be on the 4K disc. Now, as far as the uncensored cut goes, it's not like, I think the running time is even the same. I think it's literally just a couple extra seconds here and there of a couple extra gore and a couple moments, but so it's not like it's a massively different film or anything, but still, hey, it's going to be cool, and I'm glad that those film elements still exist to do this new transfer, and I have to say kudos to Sony for doing it. I would not have expected them to put the money in for something like this, but obviously they know it's going to be a seller. So as far as the technical details go, it'll be in Dolby Vision, in HDR, and as is usual with Sony, again, one of the few studios that does this, as far as the big studios, not the smaller labels, will have the original theatrical mix, 2.0 surround mix, but that will only be on the theatrical version, which is obvious. We'll have a 5.1 version remix on both films. I think that's been around for a while, and it will have a brand new Dolby Atmos track on both cuts of the film. And speaking of a commentary track, it does indeed have that new commentary track that Tom Savini did on the uncensored cut. So it's with him, and it's moderated by Michael Fauster of Red Shirt Pictures, which is very cool. So that actually should be a fun commentary track. So that's it for the 4K disc, and then all the other extras are on the included Blu-ray. Now the only thing I'm not 100% sure, this is getting a little confusing. So the included Blu-ray, which it looks like only has the theatrical and not the uncensored cut. It has the older Tom Savini commentary track from going back to Blu-ray for sure. It was on the DVD. Might even been DVD from way back when. But it doesn't look like it has the new commentary track. Well, actually, no, that makes sense because it's only on the uncensored cut. So I guess the uncensored cut is not on the Blu-ray. Sorry, this is getting confusing. Anyway, so this ports over previous extras, including that commentary track, a featurette with Tom Savini, a featurette with actress Patricia Tallman, featurette on makeup effects artists John Vulik and Everett Burrell, as well as the Dead Walk, a making of featurette. I haven't seen that in a while, but I remember that was actually really good, as well as the theatrical trailer. Now, and then that will have the 2.0 track as well as the 5.1 track on the Blu-ray. But the Blu-ray does then have all the new interviews, and they actually do have quite a few. So they have one with Bill Moseley, one with William Butler, one with McKee Anderson and Heather Mazur, one with John Russo and Russell Striner, one with editor Tom Dubensky, and then finally one with zombie performers Greg Funk and Dirk Ashton. So as you can see, this thing is quite packed, and again, very surprised that Sony put this much effort into it, but very, very happy that they did. So, yeah, and I'm actually also surprised we got it this early. Still kind of weird that the uncensored cut isn't on the Blu-ray. Don't quite understand that. Shouldn't technically be that big of a deal, but anyway, once I have a little bit more information, like the price, for example, I'll definitely mention in another video, and hopefully the pre-orders start going up soon. And again, that is set for September 23rd. Before we get to Vinegar Syndrome, you know what, let's just go ahead and do the Shout and Scream Factory stuff, because there's actually not too much here. Let's see, where should we go first? So again, these are the September titles. We'll do the Shout titles first, because I think there's only two here anyway. So first up is another one in their Golden Princess deal, and I think I've been saying Golden Circle or something like that, or whatever, Golden Harvest, I think, because that is the name of the one, the production companies, but as some of you pointed out, it's Golden Princess. I'm so sorry, I've been getting that wrong. So yes, in that deal, we're getting another one, another Hong Kong film. Retailing for $39.98 is Peking Opera Blues, set for September 23rd. Will be a 4K and Blu-ray set with a new transfer from the original negative. Will be in Cantonese as well as a English dub. Also has newly translated English subtitles, as well as a new commentary track, a couple of new interviews, also some archival interviews, the theatrical trailer, and an image gallery. And then the other Shout title, now this is 4K only, does have a Blu-ray included, but only has extras, not the movie, because I believe the rights for the Blu-ray still belong to another company, but it is coming, let's see, September 2nd, a 4K release of the movie, the Oliver Stone movie Salvador, retailing for $36.98. So 2-disc set, 4K disc, which will have the movie, and then the included Blu-ray just has interviews, but does have a brand new restoration from the original camera negative approved by Oliver Stone. We'll also have all the audio options, so 2.0, 5.1 remix, and a brand new Dolby Atmos mix, ports over a pre-existing Oliver Stone commentary track, and then on the Blu-ray, which again only has interviews on it, has one with Oliver, and these are new. I'll go through the new ones, and then there's a couple of older stuff ported over. So all the new interviews, one with Oliver Stone, one with James Woods, one with John Savage, one with Michael Murphy, one with Tony Plana, one with costume designer Catherine Morrison, and one with makeup artist Gordon J. Smith. And then it ports over making of Salvador, deleted scenes, and the original theatrical trailer. I haven't seen Salvador in a long time, but I remember it was it's a good film, but you know it's got some tough moments, you know, because he made this. I think this was the film he made right before he did Platoon, wasn't it? I think so. So I think it has kind of that edge to it. And now we get to the Scream Factory titles. So there's not much here. So, and I'm sure most of you already heard, at least, especially these next two, because they're Amazon exclusives set for September 16th. We are getting a 4K steelbook of Halloween, the original Halloween, as well as Halloween 2. And again, these are the original versions, not the like Rob Zombie ones or anything. They're the same as before. You know, they're just re-releasing the same disc, just in the exclusive steelbook to Amazon. And I believe they retail for $44.98. Obviously, should come down as we get closer. And again, those are set for September 16th. And then the other two, and yeah, there's only two. So first up is a coming September 9th, is a 4K with included Blu-ray release in a steelbook, though, and I think currently it's only in a steelbook of the movie Ouija, or Ouija. Isn't it Ouija? Like a Ouija board? Yeah. Anyway, you know what it is. Retailing for $44.98. Again, set for September 9th. So it's got a 4K disc and the Blu-ray. Blu-ray will have the movie. And it doesn't look like it's anything new. I think this is all porting over stuff from before. It'll be in Dolby Vision 5.1, 2.0. Audio commentary track with the director, the producer, and then the Blu-ray also has the Spirit Board and Evolution, Icon of the Unknown, Adapting the Fear, as well as theatrical trailers for this film and the sequel. Too bad it doesn't have any new extras on it, and hopefully the sequel gets a release as well. And then the other title, the last one, is a 4K release with a Blu-ray of the movie Mama, film starring Jessica Chastain and produced by Guillermo del Toro from 2013, was it? Yeah, 2013, getting a 4K release. So it's got a new 4K restoration that was done last year, ports over previous extras including commentary track with director and producer. Will be in 5.1 and 2.0, and that's it for the 4K disc, and then a couple of other extras on the Blu-ray, which again will have the movie with the new restoration and the commentary track, and also have a new interview with producer J. Miles Dale, director of photography Antonio Riestra, costume designer Luis Zakira, mispronouncing that I know, production designer Anastasia Massaro, as well as original short with introduction by Guillermo del Toro, which is ported over, as well as The Birth of Mama, and deleted scenes. And that is set for September 30th. I don't think I mentioned that. That is it for Shout Factory and I think Shout Factory actually had a couple anime titles, but as far as Scream Factory goes, that's it. That's it for September, unless they add more, another announcement coming later in the month, which is possible, or they're just maybe saving up some big ones for October, which I'd be fine with. I don't mind, if they want to wait till October for maybe some bigger stuff, but kind of surprised September is this light though. But anyway, so that's it for, that's it for Scream Factory. And then finally we get to the Vinegar Syndrome ones for July. And again, this is going through July 7th is their subscriber week. It's the only time you can sign up for the 6-month subscription. After July 7th, you can't. The only thing next would be the 1-year subscription, which they do at the beginning of January. Obviously, I've already missed the first a couple of days as of this recording, but each day they have so many older titles on sale, and they're only up for 24 hours during that sale. And each day they're also announcing a new title. Now, the basic Vinegar Syndrome ones they did announce right away, which I'm going to get to in just a second. But each, like some of their sub-labels, there's a new one each day. So the ones that have already gotten announced, I'm going to get to, but I do want to mention coming up after this video, depending on when you're watching it, but on July 5th, which will be tomorrow from this recording, There'll be one new VSA title, and then on July 6th, one new Degauser video title, and then on July 7th, the last day of the sale, there'll be one more cinematograph title. They've already announced one, and there'll be one more coming. All right, I want to keep moving here. So let's just get right to the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. And again, if you're interested in the 6-month subscription thing for the rest of the year, that is, what is it? $560 for the rest of the year. All right, where do we want to start? let's go with the Distripix title first. It is a double feature Blu-ray of Satan's Bed and Scare Their Pants Off for pre-order for $42.99. And it is a region-free Blu-ray. Both films, let's see, one from 1965 and the other one from 1968. And the one, Satan's Bed, literally stars Yoko Ono, believe it or not. Indeed. Like, it was obviously before she met John Lennon. So how about that? So it's a region-free Blu-ray. Both films newly restored in 4K from the original 35mm camera negatives, but again, this is Blu-ray only. Original trailers for both films, original title card featurette, archival image gallery, Something Weird shorts. Oh, that's right, because this is in partnership with Something Weird Video, right? Yeah. And it's limited to 2,000. As of this recording, it's almost at 1,200 left. Kind of interested in that one. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up or not. I don't know. I'm debating. All right, next one is a new one in their cinematograph line, and it's a Blu-ray of the movie We're No Angels. The Neil Jordan film from, what year was this? 1989, starring Robert De Niro and Sean Penn, which is a remake of film from, directed by Michael Curtiz, actually, who did Casablanca. For what year was the original? I think it says here 1955. And again, this is a Blu-ray release. Now, it is Region A locked because I'm almost positive this is a Paramount title, but it does have a couple of nice extras, including a new commentary track, a new video interview with director Neil Jordan, new interview with actor James Russo, a new video essay, an archival interview with the screenwriter David Mamet. Oh, I forgot he wrote this, as well as new text essays and on the film. And like I saw this a long time ago, and actually I remember it being pretty good, which is kind of funny because for those of you who don't know, so my birthday is August 17th, and both Robert De Niro and Sean Penn's birthdays are also August 17th. So I remember thinking, like, when I saw this when I was young, I was like, hey, those two guys, we all share the same birthday, for whatever that's worth. Anyway, it's up for pre-order for $34.99. I don't think I said that. Just a couple more, almost done. Next up is a new one in their Vinegar Syndrome Labs title, and I believe this is the one that was announced this morning being July 4th, for pre-order for $27.99. It's a Blu-ray, right? Blu-ray of the movie Fire Maidens of Outer Space. Great title. From 1956. So this is a Region A locked Blu-ray. It's scanned and restored in 4K from its 35mm fine grain master. So it has two commentary tracks, two new video essays, as well as actually no, that's it. So this is obviously one of those kind of fun, like, 1950s, out there low budget sci-fi films. All right, so now we move over. Okay, so before we get to the regular Vinegar Syndrome titles, we have one more, and that is the new Vinegar Syndrome Ultra title, which is one of their deluxe 4K titles. And I gotta admit, when I heard the rumors of this, I actually thought it was a joke. I did not think this was real until it literally popped up, and boy, is it real. Okay, so up for pre-order for $46.99 is indeed an Ultra 4K release of the movie Mac and Me from, what year was this, 1988? And the Ultra lines are the ones that come in those, like, deluxe cases. I think it's the one with the magnet. It usually has, like, a very thick booklet with a lot of writings and stuff. I love their Ultra ones. It just kind of sucks they're not included in any of the subscriptions. It's the only thing I don't like. I kind of feel like those should be, but it's neither here nor there. And I haven't seen this movie since I was a kid, but it's from the same director who did Taming the T-Rex. So, he's off-the-wall stuff. So it's a 2-disc set as a 4K and a Blu-ray. Blu-ray is Region A locked. It's It's got a new transfer from the original camera negative, and 2 new commentary tracks, including one with the director, one with film historians Wayne Byrne and Paul Fairman, new interview with the director, new featurette with the cinematographer and camera operator, new interview with the designer and puppeteer, as well as one with actress Christine Ebersole, an archival interview with songwriter Allie Willis, an alternate climactic shooting sequence sourced from video and image gallery, theatrical trailer, video trailer, and TV spots, and the included mini book is going to be 40 pages with a ton of write-ups. So yeah, I was not expecting this one at all. I mean, again, when people were saying it, I kind of like, I was like, okay, somebody's probably going to put it out, but I'm not expecting Vinegar Syndrome, but indeed, here we are. So yeah, and again, I'm not knocking it. It was just a surprise, that's all. And now we're down to the last 3 titles, which are indeed just regular Vinegar Syndrome titles, which are also included with subscription if you do that. All 3 are going to be 4K releases. So first up, retailing for pre-order rather for $44.99 is the movie Yonguri Monster from the Deep, a Korean monster film from 1967, right? 1967. It will be in English. 2-disc set, 4K disc, and Blu-ray. Blu-ray is going to be regionally locked. It's got a new transfer from the original 35mm inner positive, 2 commentary tracks. It also has the original Korean cut of the film with newly translated English subtitles, sourced from tape and courtesy of the Korean Film Archive, running at 48 minutes. Oh, that's all that's left of that, I guess. I don't know, I'm kind of confused by that. An archival video interview with some of the suit makers who made the monster, as well as a featurette with Korean film historians, video introduction with a couple of film historians, and an image gallery, as well as anatomy poster by renowned kaiju artist Matt Frank. Another big monster film, which actually I didn't even realize this existed. So, but a lot of new ones for me today. All right, next two I've seen, so at least I can say that. And the next 2 also 4K releases. So first up, we have another Dario Argento film coming in 4K, and that is pre-ordering for $44.99. It is indeed The Card Player, which is obviously one of his later films from, what year was this? 2003. 2-disc set, 4K disc. Blu-ray is regionally locked. New transfer from the original camera negative. Will be in English 5.1 as well as Italian 5.1. Commentary track with film historians Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson. New interview with actress Stefania Rocca. Brand new interview with composers Claudio Simonetti. A new interview with makeup artist Sergio Stivoletti. New one with editor Walter Fasano. An archival one with Dario Argento, as well as an archival interview with the screenwriter. Also one with the set designer, as well as an archival one with actress Fiore Argento. Archival behind the scenes featurette. And yeah, I haven't seen The Card Player in a long time. I remember it was pretty decent. I know some of his later films, like, people kind of criticize, but some of them justly. But I don't know, I remember this one being pretty good. So yeah, actually I'm looking forward to revisiting it. And then finally we get to the last one, which is good. I need some water. My voice is getting hoarse. So finally, the last Vinegar Syndrome one is for $44.99. The pre-order price is a 4K release of the movie The Rage Carrie 2 from 1999. So obviously this is the one that Amy Irving was in, right? Was she also in this? Yeah, Amy Irving. So this is one that is pretty much a direct sequel to the original film, the original Brian De Palma film. And this will be a 2-disc set, 4K disc. Blu-ray is regionally locked. Has a new transfer from the original 35mm camera negative. To my knowledge, it doesn't look like it has anything new. I think it just ports over pre-existing extras, which is fine, but it kind of sucks there's nothing new. But has 2 commentary tracks, one with the director, and then a group one with the director, cinematographer, moderated by David Tikotu. Deleted scenes with optional commentary by the director. Alternate ending with commentary by the director, as well as the original trailer. And again, unfortunately that's it as far as extras go. But yeah, I remember this one being actually pretty good. Obviously nothing for me anyway comes close to the Brian De Palma original film. So that's it for this video. Obviously a lot of stuff going on here, so definitely let me know your thoughts. Boy, do I need some water. And again, happy 4th of July to all of you here in the States. Thank you again, you guys, for those tips. Again, it really, really means a lot. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
to the Army and Navy and the battles they have won. Here's to America's colors, the colors that never run.
May the wings of liberty never lose a feather.
Ah.